Part two. Golly. I made another 30-minute video. It just made me mad. But make sure you comment, like, subscribe. And this is what a deku was. Superman Part 2. Last time we left off, they did the physical exams for Aizawa. And, he said he had the same thing and whatever as everybody, was going to the train station. As we're going to pick up where we left off. As Izu and Izuku will get home, they see Inko. As she says, "Oh, I just got back a few hours ago, actually. How was school? Y'all going to UA, right?" As Izu was like, "Yeah, the UA is super cool and big, and this is one guy in our class with red and white hair. He's kind of cute." As she's like, okay, I didn't ask that part, but I'll just leave it alone." As Izuku, like, his name is Shoto Todoroki. Todoroki. Oh, Endeavor's son. As Endeavor, you mean the Endeavor? The number 2 hero Endeavor? As she would say, "Yep, I actually worked with him a while ago on a small little business case." As Izu would be like, "That's so cool. So can I get to see him or something?" She says, no." As they'll finish up the night. If y'all hear that walking, it's my dog in the back. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. As make sure I'm recording still. Sorry. As Izuku will be like, "So, you found anything yet?" She says, "No, not anything. The material on your spaceship is nothing like on the human table. It's just so it really is an alien spaceship." As he tells her that Bakugo knows that he's an alien. As she says, "What? When did you tell him?" As he says, "I didn't. He figured it out on his own." As he says, "Well, you two have been close for years. Of course he would have figured it out." As Izuku will go to sleep and he'll have this vision of his biological father, Kal-El, or Jor-El, I meant to say. As he says this, as when he's sleeping, he's walking, sleepwalking, basically. If you know what sleepwalking is, then I don't know how you don't. But he's sleepwalking. He gives him the little crystal that makes the Fortress of Solitude. As he says, "Your power is the sun's radiation, the yellow sun." As Izuku, the most hottest place on Earth is the desert, right? Of course it is. As Izuku his sleeping body will automatically go to the desert. But he's sleeping. He doesn't know he's doing that. He thinks it's all a dream, As he wakes up and was like, "What in the world? What is going on?" Sorry. As he's like, "What is going on?" As he just walking around the Fortress of Solitude. Luckily, he still has his phone on him. It's like 4 in the morning where he is, so he's got enough time. As he says, "Hello?" As just a repeated echo. As he hears a robot behind him. It's that thing from Man of Steel, basically. And it has a hologram of his father. He's like, "Hello, Kal-El. I'm your father, Jor-El. And you're a Kryptonian." As he says, "Well, thanks, I guess." As he tells him the whole jibber jabber of the Kryptonian thing. I don't feel like doing it because it's a bit too long. As he says, the S means for justice. It's like a flowing river that will never end, and it's your destiny to make that dream a reality. As he takes him to the suit, and yes, it's a suit with the S on the chest, but the color is different. It's gonna be a green and black. Basically, imagine blue as black and everything else is green. But if I see it on the internet, I just put it on the screen, basically. As Izuku is like, "Wow, So this is my hero outfit. As the system like, well, depending on the society and the modern day technology, yes, this is your hero outfit. It is super durable to fire, electricity, water pressure, and shock absorption. Shock absorption. That's good to know. Can I like fly outer space or something? As the suit says, yes, you can actually. It also has a helmet that contains oxygen. As he presses a little neck button, and the helmet will go around Izuku's head. I'm like, wow. Just in case you need to breathe outer space, or you feel like you're constantly not breathing, that helmet will save your life no matter what. As he says, well, thanks. As he tells him about the yellow sun and what kind of powers he has. As he must unlock these powers with a type of emotion, like the heat vision, anger, the cold breath, sadness, and loss, basically. As he developed all his other powers, basically. All he has is the last two is heat vision and ice breath. As Izuku will look at his time, it's 7 o'clock. He got to get to school in a minute. He's like, where am I exactly? As he says, you're in where's the desert? Savannah, some shit. It's the desert, basically. He says, I'm all the way in America? As, this is what they say, yes, but do not worry. You will find us with the GPS tracker on your, inside your suit. As Izuku, yeah, he just in his PJs, no shirt, he has pajamas on. As, he's just, sorry about that, it's my dog. As he's just, like, I guess I gotta fly in this. As he's flying, back to, back to Japan to his house. He flies past an airplane, and everybody sees him. Like, he tried to hide his face because it's dark outside still. He hides his face. Nobody sees him. Like, Mommy, look, it's a bird. And everybody, no, it's a plane. If y'all don't shut up, it's a kid. All right, he's flying. All right, just get used to it. As everybody was like, oh, look, somebody's flying. And Izuku would get home, and he's like, okay. As he sneaks through his window, like, he falls over, makes a big old ruckus throughout the house. And Inko was like, what are you doing? As she sees him floating, it's like, I kind of tripped, so don't worry about it. She says, oh, why are you up so early? She says, I couldn't go to sleep, so sorry for that. As Izuku says, I couldn't sleep, sorry, I just wanted to float it out. And she says, well, okay, I'm gonna make breakfast. As we see, we're gonna sit to where Aizawa is saying, I'm not gonna be our teacher for today. This bimbo right here is, as All Might is saying right beside him. Everybody's like really shocked that All Might is here. And they're all like, really, All Might? That's so cool. As everybody will be like, what about our hero costumes? As everybody will already get theirs out. Izuku's already wearing his, as they all change. And everybody will walk out like, oh, cool hero outfit. As Izuku will walk out and be like, hey guys. As they say, wow, that's so cool. And Kirishima like, is that an S on your chest? Oh, that's for super, right? Like super, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess you could say that. Like a Superman, I guess. As Izuku scratches the back of his head. As Izuku doesn't wear a cape, because who wears capes at all? I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna, draw cards or get the balls out of the box or whatever. And the teams are Izuku and Uraraka versus Bakugo and Ida. They're basically canon. As Izuku doesn't want to use any of his hearing or X-ray vision in this, so he's gonna leave those out and just guess it. He says, well, depending how much I know Bakugo, he's gonna come after me first. So we're gonna just float to a random floor and find the bomb. As Uraraka's like, that seems pretty risky, don't you think? What if he runs into me first? Oh, trust me, he's not. If I know him, he's probably already on the second floor, running 3, 2, as Almighty says, let's begin. As he says, well, I see you inside. As he floats to the second floor. As she says, okay. As she runs in. Soon as Izuku, gets to the window, Bakugo goes, there you are. As he like throws a right hook explosion, but it does not affect Izuku. Sorry, I had to think. It didn't affect Izuku that much. Come here. Sorry, my dog. It didn't affect Izuku that much. So he just, he's really that faint trick again. As Bakugo like, whatever. Let's just get this over with. As they're just fighting. Izuku will fly around Bakugo, kneeing him in the face and punching him. I know I can end this super easily, right? As he said, but so why aren't you doing it? Because I want to have fun, that's why. As they just go back and forth with explosions and making the building shake. As Ito will be like, what on earth are those two doing down there? They're going to shut a whole building. As, Uraraka will slowly creep on Aida, as he is too distracted by those two downstairs. And she says, as she floats a box and pushes it over Ida's head, distracting him, then tying him up. Then he says, well, I guess I just wait. I can just press this pad. As she falls back and accidentally touches the bomb, as almost like heroes win. As Izuku was about to uppercut Bakugo, and Bakugo was about to punch Izuku in the face, they will stop simultaneously and be like, what? The heroes have touched the bomb. As Izuku said, oh, Uraraka must have touched the bomb then. Sorry about that. I just been distracted all day. I'm so sorry. As, Bakugo be like, what the hell? That was supposed to be our first fight. Izuku's like, we've been sparring all this time and you call that a first fight? And Bakugo be like, whatever. As he walks off. I want my rematch one day. As we're gonna skip to the next day. I don't feel like doing everything else. As, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh, yes, the USJ. There we go. As my dog is chasing her tail. As the USJ incident, basically. As I'm saying as like a lot. I'm so sorry. He's Aizawa, let's see him. He's saying, so we're going to the USJ for Hero Disaster Unit, whatever. Everybody get on the bus and be quiet. As I'm gonna skip the whole conversation on the bus about quirks. They get there, they see 13. He's like, hey, how's everybody doing? Make sure your quirks are not used for bad, and make sure you save people, but your quirks can also hurt people at the end of the day, yada yada yada. As Izuku will hear this strange silent sound and be like, does anybody else hear that? As Kirishima was like, just because you have super hearing doesn't mean we all have super hearing. As Baku like, what is it? As he says, Aizawa, we need to get all the everybody out here now. They're coming. As says, who? As he says, it's too late. They're already here. As a big portal will come and tons of villains will come out. I say like a lot of villains come out, and they see Shigaraki and Kirigiri. Aizawa says, 13, get the kids out of here now. He jumps down and starts fighting the villains. And Izuku's like, but his quirk is not going to make him fight all these villains at once. As 13 says, we need to get out of here now. But Kirigiri will come out in front of them saying, well, All Might was supposed to be here, but I guess you all will do. We'll just kill you in the meantime. And, Bakugo, Kirishima, like, not on my watch, but they also got Izu there. She used her gravity manipulation to pin down Kirigiri, and I'm so sorry. She pins down Kirigiri with her gravity manipulation, but they don't know where his box is, the little iron thing he got. So they just miss him, and he teleports, like makes a portal under them and makes them go away. As everybody is basically where they were in the beginning, except for Izuku, because he can fly, remember. So he says, okay. As he, try to hears everybody. As he goes to Suyu and Mineta first, gets them to safety. Then he sees Aizawa. As he sees this strange bird-like figure creeping on Aizawa. And he's like, what in the world? As, he just goes, and as Anomu's about to grab Aizawa, Izuku catches his punch. And like, Mr. Aizawa, are you okay? As he's like, oh, kid, what are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed. As he says, that doesn't matter. Are you okay? He says, yeah. Now, I have an idea. I'm gonna have you take this thing cork away from it. I don't know what it is, but I need your help. As he uppercuts the Nomu, and the Nomu goes flying. And he says, but what about you? He says, don't worry about it. I'm already strong enough. As he says, fine. And him and the Nomu will just go back and forth with it, just punching like him and All Might and the Nomu did in the canon experience still. And Shigaraki wasn't like this. He'll start scratching his neck like, what in the world? Damn, kid. How could you do this? The master lied. He said I was the only one just like him. Wait, I said that wrong. He said I was the only one that was supposed to have that kind of ability. But Shigaraki, you know what? I'm just saying that. As Shigaraki, like, fine, I'll do it myself. As he, he'll crack his knuckles and zoop past Izuku, kicking him in the side and sending him flying to the stairs. He says, well. As this Shigaraki, he's more confident. Yes, he's childish, but he's confident in his abilities. Because guess what? Shigaraki is also a Kryptonian in this. And I know I'm going to make a little backstory on him next video. But don't worry about it. Alright. Well, Shigaraki is Kryptonian in this as well. He says, I didn't think I'd ever meet one of my own kind. As he says, what? What are you talking about? Says Izuku. Shigaraki is like, don't worry about it. As he picks up Izuku by his neck and flings him across the place, just starts throwing him. As what's his name? Shigaraki is more confident. Is more confident in his abilities more because he's not human. He's a superior being throughout anybody else, and he's way stronger than Izuku. Because I think he's like what 20 or something in the My Hero world. So Izuku's like 16, 17. So he got like way more experience than him. But he doesn't have heat vision nor ice breath. They just both got the same abilities, but I say Shigaraki is like 2 times stronger than Izuku. As Izuku will try to get away, but he'll fight at the same time, just going back and forth with Shigaraki. And they'll just be going at it as he says, no more, kill Aizawa. As for not that long, All Might will come through the door and be like, stop right there. As Nomu and All Might will go head to head, and it's just 2 battles raging out. Izuku will suplex slam Shigaraki into the ground and kicking him, making the whole crater into the ground. As Shigaraki would get up with no effort flying, he says, let's take this outside. As he flies through the building, through the roof. I'm sorry, my dog. As he flies through the building, through the roof, and they'll just be going at it outside, flying. And you know, Izuku like, we gotta stop this. I'm sorry if I heard that. She says, we gotta stop this. We can't do this. Please, I need answers. I thought I was the only one just like me, but I need your help. And she says, well, just join us, kid. The world is nothing but a cruel world anyway. As he punches Izuku into the ground, he steps on his chest, breaking his rib cage, right? Basically, he's like, I'll see you around, kid. As you know, as soon as he says that, he sees the Nomu flying in the sky, saying, "No, no, 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 no." As remember, this is still childish Todoroki, but not Todoroki, childish Shigaraki, but he's more confident in his abilities, so he says, "We gotta get out of here." Then he pressed a little earpiece thing, saying, "Kirigiri, we're leaving." As you know, a portal will open up right behind him. He says, "I'll see you around, Izuku Kal-El." And he just walks through the portal. Izuku will pass out, but luckily he'll survive. As that's where I'm gonna end it off. If we're gonna pick up when they're in the hospital, and trust me, there's gonna be a backstory on Shigaraki. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.